Hey everybody, welcome back to Man Sewing. It's Rob Appell, and what I want to do for you is offer you just a quick little tip. This won't take but a second, but I want to help some of you that are struggling with some of your cutting, keeping things square, and a little bit of ruler management. So follow me right down here to my piece of fabric, and yes, I have specifically turned my cutting mat upside down because the first thing you must do is choose. You're going to use the lines on the ruler or you're going to use the lines on the mat. Don't use both at the same time. That's how we get inaccurate cuts. I like to be able to cut whenever and wherever I want, so I choose to use the lines on my ruler. And using the lines on my ruler, the first thing I want you to think about is when you're cutting, you're actually looking at not the line, but you're actually looking right into those little crosshairs. So when those crosshairs are exposing, let me slide this over, right like that, you can look through because some rulers have pretty thick lines. So you could imagine if you're making a long cut, the thicker that line is, the more that cut can veer. Okay? So, first thing I like to do when I'm doing cutting is I clean up my edge. I have folded my fabric in half. I generally don't do more than about about 4 layers, so 2 folds, 3 folds, something like that. But more importantly, I want you to be thinking about the ruler. We're just talking about the ruler right now. First thing I'm looking at, I'm watching the entire line all the way across the bottom of my fold, and that's going to create my first true line. So I'm going to cut, and you probably noticed I used the middle of my ruler. The reason I always start at least 1 inch up when I'm cutting, let's say this like this, is because if you start right at the base of your ruler, it's very easy to nick the ruler with your blade, and that'll immediately dull your blade and hammer your ruler down a little bit. So once again, I'm looking at that line. I am starting 1 inch in, and I'm just gonna make that cut just like that, okay? Now, I want you to cut right-handed so you can, or I should say, cut on the best side of your body, right hand or left hand. So you should be then spinning your fabric. And because this is my true line, let's say I want a nice tiny little 1/2 inch cut or 3/4 inch cut, something like that. Now I have the ruler to secure. I am starting up in my ruler, and I'm just going to slide right through. So what I want you to remember is don't start right at the edge of your ruler. Make sure you've got a nice true line that helps you get your best cut, and make sure that you're always careful in covering your blade when you're done. It's that simple. Thanks for joining me for a quick tip right here at Man Sewing.